Welcome to Algebra Basics. Today we are going to master one of the most useful factoring patterns, the difference of squares. By the end of this video, you will be able to recognize and solve these problems instantly. First, let's understand what we are looking for. A difference of squares expression has a very specific structure. It must have exactly two terms. The operation between them must be subtraction, meaning minus. And most importantly, both the first term and the second term must be perfect squares. If you have all three of these things, you can use this shortcut. Why does this pattern work? Let's look at the geometry. Imagine a large square with side length, so its area is a squared. Now we cut out a smaller square from the corner with side length b, or area b squared. The remaining area is a squared minus b squared. If we cut and rearrange the remaining pieces, we can form a perfect rectangle. The width of this new rectangle is a plus b, and the height is a minus b. This proves that the area is equal to the product of these two binomials. To use this method, you need to be good at spotting perfect squares. For numbers, these are integers like 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and so on. For variables, look for even exponents. X squared, x to the fourth power, or even 9x squared are all perfect squares because you can take their square root evenly. Here is the golden formula. A squared minus b squared equals the quantity a plus b times the quantity a minus b. Notice the pattern. We take the square root of the first term to get a, and the square root of the second term to get b. Then we write two groups of parentheses. One gets a plus sign, and the other gets a minus sign. These are called conjugate pairs. Let's try a basic example, x squared minus 9. Step 1 is to identify our squares. X squared is the square of x, 9 is the square of 3, so a is x and b is 3. Now we just plug them into our pattern. One factor is x plus 3, and the other is x minus 3. That is it. What if there are coefficients? Look at 4x squared minus 25. The square root of 4x squared is 2x, the square root of 25 is 5. So our a term is 2x, and our b term is 5. Following the pattern, we get the quantity 2x plus 5 times the quantity 2x minus 5. This works for multiple variables too. 16x squared minus 49y squared. Don't panic. Just take the square roots. The square root of 16x squared is 4x, the square root of 49y squared is 7y, so our factors are 4x plus 7y and 4x minus 7y. You can always check your answer by multiplying the factors back together using the FOIL method. Let's check x plus 3 times x minus 3. First times first is x squared. Outer is minus 3x, inner is plus 3x, last is minus 9. Notice how the middle terms, negative 3x and positive 3x, cancel each other out completely. We are left with exactly what we started with, x squared minus 9. Be careful of these common traps. First, sum of squares. If you see x squared plus 25, you cannot factor it using this method. It is prime. Second, always look for a greatest common factor first. In 2x squared minus 18, it doesn't look like a difference of squares yet. But if you factor out the 2, you reveal x squared minus 9, which can then be factored further. To wrap up, here is your mental checklist. 1. Factor out any GCF first. 2. Make sure you have exactly two terms. 3. Verify it is subtraction. And 4. Ensure both terms are perfect squares. If all these check out, apply the formula a squared minus b squared equals a plus b times a minus b.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.